I'm Pramod Bulagiri from Wisdom Quest Learning Resources, and I'm hereby taking a small session on one of our flagship products called Integrated Career Enrichment Program. In short, it is called as ICEP. Okay, so before we venture into the details, let us introduce about our company. So, Wisdom Quest Learning Resources, in short, it is called as Wisdom Quest, is started primarily focusing on the education sector and offering the quality and professional educations at a very affordable price. Okay, and we are operational from 2015, and we are into training and online assessments, and we have trained more than 1800 plus students at various levels, and proud to say that 30% of them have settled in MNC companies, and we have administered around 4000 online assessments till date. Okay, so the statistics and visibility of Wisdom Quest is, you know, have been presenting you. So we have also have a story that is published in yourstory.com, which is a leading media portal for entrepreneurs. Okay, so let us now quickly go into the nuances of the problems the employability industry is facing. So there are many problems the companies are facing to hire students. So the problems that many researchers or many organizations who are into these employability things, they have identified what exactly the problems are facing by the industry. The biggest problem that they are facing is a lack of quality capacity, which is directly linked to the skills of the students, which in turn is producing very low employability turnout in India. So that is the reason why most of the engineer graduates who are passing out of the colleges are not able to secure jobs. So in a nutshell, most of the students are not on par with industry standards with respect to the skills. So there is every need to bridge that gap and make them employable. Okay, so with that intention in mind, we have devised a solution, okay, that induces training in such a way that the students transforms into a packaged individual. So packaged individual is what the industry wants. So what is a packaged individual means? He should be well versed in aptitude skills, technical skills, and also soft skills. Only such student will be absorbed into the company. Even failing in one of these categories will not be able to get a good job or in a good company. Okay, so he will fail to get a good job if he fails in one of these categories. And also to train the students through a generic training program, okay, so such that he cracks majority of the company specific tests by not undergoing, I emphasize not undergoing, separate company specific training, which increases the students time, effort, and cost. So the training solution, or the solution what we are offering, will give a student a one complete package for majority of the company like CTS, Wipro, HCL, Accenture, AMCAT, CoCubes, etc. With the single training program, he can crack all these examinations. Feeling excited, right? So let us get into the main, core of our discussion, which is nothing but Integrated Career Enrichment Program, in short, ICEP. So you must be wondering why I should take ICEP, or what are the different features, or what makes it different from the competitors. So it's a combination of online videos, practice exams, assessments, and most importantly, mock interviews. Okay. It's first of its kind program in India which integrates end-to-end process of train, practice, assess, and execute model. The TPEA model has been induced into every DNA of the ICEP program. So it is also the first of its kind course that helps individuals to be a placement ready resource by inducing a single tier training architecture. So you have only one training program which satisfies or which caters to various company specific exams like CTS, Wipro, Accenture, AMCAT, etc. So with this only one training program, you can crack these many companies at one instance. Okay, so one training program will suffice for most of the companies you want to get into. So it also helps students to get confidence and get prepared for any competitive exam. So we have done a small analysis, and that shows that whoever has been enrolled or whoever has taken or undergone the ICEP program, the employability chances have been increased by 30%. So that is the reason why I want you guys to enroll for ICEP program, and this is how we are different. Okay, so let us see the complete picture of ICEP. So before moving that, we'll see what is the USPs for colleges. So as I told you already, it is a hassle-free program which makes every student of your college to be placement ready, thereby reducing costs, time, and effort. So, through this approach, the responsibility is induced in students as they take complete accountability for their actions because everything is monitored online. So, if the student is not studying, he will not be passing, or he will not get good percentile in the examinations, and he cannot blame the college staffs because everything is transparent and visible. Okay, so colleges can drastically cut their placement cost by ICEP as much as 40%. So I'm saying this again because the students will not be trained individually for various company specific exams, but rather the student will get all the benefits or all the concepts of these majority company specific things, so that if he undergoes the ICEP training program, he will be able to clear most of the company specific programs in India, and also the employability tests like AMCAT, CoCubes, etc. Okay, and as usual, the analytics suggests that the placements have been increased by 30 percentages in the colleges where we administer ICEP. Okay, so let us quickly get into the training architecture. So as I told, it is a single tier architecture. So we give more importance or emphasis to concepts rather than the model based questions. Okay, so you will be trained on the concepts, you will be trained on the applicability of the concepts, you will be given number of problems to solve, you will, and the expert will also be solving the problems for you. Apart from that, you will also be given some homework problems wherein the expert will test your understanding of the subject, and again he gives you solutions for these problems also. So all in all, I want to say that we emphasize more on the concepts and the applicability of the concepts rather than the model based questions that most of the companies or most of the websites follow. The syllabuses will be covering of verbal, quantitative, logical, and most importantly we will also have the Python programming induced in ICEP. So all these things put together will be given to you with a very affordable price that any student can afford. So it also enables to face even company specific tests like Wipro, CTS, HCL, Accenture, etc. So this I have been telling right from the beginning. Okay, so one training you will be having, you can crack all these examinations, and you can also crack all India employability tests like AMCAT and CoCubes, and the doors will be opened by more than 1,000 companies to get placed. So in a nutshell, I want to say one generic training program, and you will be open up a key to a Pandora's box wherein more than 500 to 600 companies will be inviting you to get on board. So let us understand this in more detail. So my verbal course of ICEP, where and all the applicability lies. So it can cover AMCAT, Wipro, HCL, CTS, Accenture. Quantitative aptitude is also the same. Logical reasoning is also the same, and Python programming. So it covers all the major companies. So one single training program covers all these exams. There is no need for you to prepare every company specific trainings. So you will avoid cost, you will avoid time, and you can save your effort. Okay, so let us get into practice and assess. So after every topic, I have designed the course in such a way that practice exams are integrated to assess students and work on their weaker areas. So we have got a total of 48 practice tests covering almost 700 plus questions Apart from the practice questions and the homework questions, I will be giving you on every subtopic in this course. Okay, so you will be having these practice tests based on the course ICEP course that you enroll. We have got three combo ICEP courses, which is ICEP Dhanush, Akash, and Nirbhay. I'll be speaking it to you in a couple of minutes time. So based on the course that you get enrolled, you will be given accessibility to these practice tests. And for all these practice tests, as I've told you, individual solutions will be given by the expert, and you will be having a full length assessments covering all these areas. Okay, the number of full assessments also will be governed by the ICEP course you will be enrolled into. Now let us go into the ICEP execute branch. So execution is carried out by providing mock interviews to candidates. Yes, the mock interviews aspect is also being integrated into the ICEP, wherein the students who have done exceptionally good in the assessments will be given a chance to get interviewed by the industry experts themselves. Okay, so the industry experts are from Wipro, TCS, Siemens, Morgan Stanley, HAL, and so on and so forth. All these things will be integrated in, and there is no need for you to pay a fee, separate fee, for undergoing the mock interviews by the industry experts. Okay, so this is all integrated in one course. That is why I'm telling ICEP is a unique course. So after completing of the interview, the expert will give you a valid feedback wherein you can work on your weaker areas and then improve it in the real interview. So he will be conducting the interviews through Skype or telephonic interview, or whichever mode is the interviewer comfortable with. Okay, so you will be undergoing the interview through any of these modes.